Hi, Stephen.
How are you?
Thanks for helping my project. Did you know that NASA's planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
Yeah. As it happens, I'm a NASA brat. My dad was one of the first 20 or 26 that was hired at NASA.
Really?
Yeah.
Here at the Johnson Space Center, or
Yeah.
something?
Well,
Okay.
originally Virginia, then we moved down here. We were over just off. They rented some building. I think it's called the Houston Petroleum Center here, the Derrick out from on the Gulf Freeway, just north of on the east side of the Gulf Freeway, just north of the South Pole, while they were developing and building JFC. So then we moved to El Lago, that's where I grew up.
Wow, and this is in like the late 1950s, early 1960s.
61, 62.
Okay. So what was it like growing up the space program?
It was normal life for us because we lived in the bubble. I grew
Okay.
up Timber Cove, Taylor Lake Village, El Lago, basically NASA Beta and Student was where basically everyone lived. So I literally grew up and went to school from elementary through high school with most of the Mercury, Apollo, and they were way behind me. Mercury, Gemini, Apollo was behind me, but the Grissons and so on and so forth. And yeah, we all grew up together. We lived within a couple of miles of each other. But it was no big deal to us because we were in the bubble. It was just a pain in the ass on the mission because our dads were always gone day after day after day, so it was a pain in the butt.
Are you still in the bubble, or have you moved on to other things?
Turned on to the power business, stepped in from decades. Yeah, my dad, Rod Rose, was Chris Kraft's dad.
Wow. And now that, could you believe that like Apollo 17 in 1972 is the last time you went to the moon?
Yeah, priorities change. Little things like Vietnam, oil embargo, things of that sort. When money runs out. Kennedy's not there to drive the train, so we hit the goal. I mean, doing what we did, essentially making it up from scratch. Going to the moon was basically a four-function calculator.
Right. I know, it's amazing what they were able to do with the technology.
I'm really impressed with SpaceX and Elon's done.
Have you been following like Starship? That is.
Yeah, the reusable booster, reusable self-landing boosters and this kind of crap. Pretty incredible. That's what everybody wanted to do in the day. Technology wasn't there.
So Stephen, in 200 years, do you think we're still all on the Earth, or do you think we've actually created settlements in other places in the solar system?
That's a lot of ifs. I mean, if there's a livable Earth left, for one reason or another, nuclear holocaust, asteroids, whatever, or just humans screwing things up. But basically, future is out there, right? Mars, moon. Eventually, technology is going to catch up to science fiction. Right? One way or another, we're going to leave the Earth to some extent. Right? We'll always have, this is hope, we'll always have a presence. The sun's not going to go know what we're doing to do. So, unless we screw it up, or an asteroid interview, God has a different view.
That's true.
This planet should survive. So, but we, regardless of everything else, just have this thirst for knowledge and quest for adventure that can't be subdued. So, there's the bottom of the ocean that we know less about than we do space. That's right for investigation. Technology's got to catch up. Space is where it's at. We'll get there. Glad we're going back.
If you could take a trip to space, would you?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me at this point. I'm too old. Unless I can scare up a couple of $1 million and get you ride, I guess.
Well, maybe a Starship happens, it'd be just as cheap as a first-class airline ticket.
Yeah. I don't think I want to take Musk up on this one-way trip to Mars. So I think I'll wait until they have the round trip percent.
That's awesome. Well, Stephen, I really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good luck with